Ladies and gentlemen, our next performer is, first of all, he's very, very funny, and if we have time at the end, he's going to ask you for pledge money. A very funny young man. Let's have a big hand for Mr. Dave Barone.
It's great to be back in Vegas. I've been here in a while. It's good to be performing because I have like 5 minutes of new material. Actually, I have like 20 minutes if you count the impression of the homeboy crossing the street. I'll spare you the ugly details. Actually, I am a homeboy. I can remember being 1 year old and hanging out in the crib. Actually grew up in the streets of Atlantic City, Kentucky Avenue, Connecticut Avenue, Marvin Gardens, Park Place. Had a gang name, The Shoe. I know about colors, the reds and the blues, but it's not just about colors. You know, the railroads are very important, particularly at the end of the game. Get out of jail free card. So no one knows as much about the plight of the urban youth as a middle-class suburban Jew. We had our charities, and it wasn't all fun and games in the suburbs. We had our charities. We had Operation Flush. They were responsible for reupholstering furniture, and no one can quantify the help that the Coalition for the Second Homeless has provided for millions of suburbanites around the nation. Now, all kidding aside, I was hip to the beat of the street when I was a kid because my mom's bought me this toy. Maybe you've heard of it. It's called a yo-yo. I wish I talk to myself. Actually, I used to talk to myself a lot when I was a kid. And I got to be a problem in school. The teacher would always say to me, "Don't make me have to separate you." And, but I was a pretty rambunctious kid in school, but I wasn't the class clown because I couldn't fit the shoes in my locker. I was recently diagnosed with a rare sleep disorder. I'm a narcoleptic insomniac. And trouble falling asleep at random times throughout the day. I went to buy a car recently, and I wasn't prepared at all. The dealer made me take a test drive. Got a B-. Wouldn't sell it to me. Any new moms here? New moms? Breastfeeding? With bottles? Sorry. I babysit for an infant now who's allergic to milk, so I feed him non-dairy creamer. My nipples are really sore. Not a lot of people smoking in here tonight. I see a couple at the back through the haze. Do a quick impression of a smoker. Where were you ahead? I don't like smokers, but the smoke kind of gets to me. But there's one thing that really gets to me, and that's being blamed for something I couldn't possibly have done. The other morning, 6:30 in the morning, the alarm's still ringing. My girlfriend wakes up, punches me in the chest. Fuck you! When I opened my eyes too fast, what do you do? She said, I had a dream that you were cheating on me last night. A dream? What? She said, yeah, we were on the beach, and you were having sex with another woman right in front of me. I said, you're mad at me because you had a dream you were watching? She added, actually, that she said, I was having this dream, and you were having sex right there on the beach, and it was actually really weird because the guy didn't really look like you. But you know how in a dream you can just feel it, you just know that, it feels like a certain person, doesn't matter if it doesn't look like them. So I said, you had this dream that you were watching two strangers having sex, and you're mad at me. I should be mad at you. But she wasn't hearing any of it. She said, keep talking. I'm listening. So I said, well, you know, I can prove that it wasn't me. And she said, I'm all ears. And I said, well, what time did you have the dream? Was it like, you know, was it right after we fell asleep, or was it later on in the night? She said, yeah, you know, 2:30 in the morning, my head hits the pillow, bam, on the beach, I'm watching you boink this girl right in front of me. I said, aha! I can prove it wasn't me. 2:30 in the morning, my head hits the pillow, I'm on the beach having sex with you. I mean, the girl didn't really look like you, but you know how to dream. So, I'm dating this girl. She's Italian, and I'm Jewish. It's kind of a reverse Goodfellas thing. It's cool until she pistol with the neighbor. I think if you go back far enough, you'll find that Jews and Italians are basically the same people. In modern day, Jews are basically Italians without taste buds. So, I don't know if I'm going to marry this girl, but, you know, my parents are, you know, they're kind of down on it because, you know, in the Jewish faith, the faith of the children is carried through the mother. Kind of a bonus. And I said, you know, Mom, Dad, don't worry about it. She's Jewish by injection. So we're taking this dance class, my girlfriend and I, and I don't know if any of you have been to AA, the drinker over here, and apparently not, or NA, or, you know, not that I'm speaking from experience, but I think this dance class is a lot like these self-help or support groups. Because, you know, when I'm out there on the dance floor, every time I miss a beat, it takes me 12 steps to recover. Anyone seen the film Boogie Nights? Boogie Nights, about the porn industry? I saw that film with my girlfriend the other day, and I said to her on the way home, you know, I think a lot of the people in that film are actually porn stars. And she said, wow, really? I didn't know that. Did you read that somewhere? I said, no, it just all kind of familiar. Thank you very much.
About my students, I think Dave is going to stick with comedy and do fairly well because so far tonight, he's the only one who remembers to take his drink back with him.